Welcome back. You're watching Business 360. Well, the last Street took a breather of sorts today after the two-day rally that we saw. And in fact, in this session, we closed on a flat note on the back of negative cues that came in from Asian markets. My colleague Sunil Sehwani now joins us to run us through a stock-by-stock analysis of how the session fared. Good evening, Sunil. Well, after BPOs and KPOs, we now have LPOs. It's called Legal Process Outsourcing Organizations. And, well, it's now becoming popular in Britain as well as in India.
Well, that's because, Elan, the UK law firms are now deciding that they should come to India to give out a lot of work of these processes to Indian companies.
The cost-cutting bug has finally bitten lawyers in the UK. Under pressure from their clients to cut costs, the answer, one may argue, is obvious. Send work offshore to low-cost but high-talent destination India. The UK is now more open to outsourcing than earlier, perhaps driven to it now due to more pressure from the economic downturn.
This is changing not because necessarily law firms want to do it, but because their clients are demanding lower costs from lawyers. And their clients are large corporations, banks, whoever. So this is forcing them to think about it, and there's a lot more interest in the subject now.
So a new batch of Indian law graduates are now studying the British legal system to service this market, much like earlier batches who studied the US legal system for the last 6 years. The leading LPO vendors are beginning to benefit from the UK's openness to offshoring.
We have had visitors over the last 12 to 18 months from the top companies in UK and Europe. And they're all coming here with some of them have even come here with their own law firms. So it's a joint exercise.
Of the Magic Circle firms, an informal term referring to the 5 leading London-based law firms, Clifford Chance has been outsourcing to India the low-end paralegal or support services work since about the last 2 years. The rest have also started in the last 6 months. Recently, Pinsent Masons, Osborne Clarke and Simmons & Simmons also joined the list. While Pinsent Masons chose South African firm Exigent, Osborne Clarke awarded their contract to Mumbai-based Integreon.
In addition to that, we are seeing very strong traction from other UK law firms which are not public yet about their plans, and we see there is a very big opportunity for Ashley in that area.
The UK is outsourcing more corporate work related to mergers and acquisitions, patents and contract drafting, as they are not as litigious a society as America is, which outsources a lot of litigation-related work. And at an estimated 100 billion market for legal services in the UK, LPO vendors now have one more option from where they can get a sizable chunk of their business in future. Rohan Sharma, Bloomberg UTV, Mumbai.
Well, time for a quick break on Business 360. Up next, a year after the 26/11 attacks, we take a check on how safe are hotels in the